I searched the whole of YouTube and I really didn't find a specific video that spoke about the exact things and tips I'm going to be sharing with you in this video on how to stay organized and productive throughout the academic semester. So make sure to stick around till the end. Number one, declutter. Go through your email subscriptions and all the things that you subscribed for last academic year. Are there any of them that you no longer need? Like premium plans, like newsletters that you subscribed to last year because you thought you needed them, or because you actually did need them for the academic year, but you will no longer be needing them this year. You're not sure if you'll be needing them this year. Maybe they've just been taking so much space in your emails. Just go through all those things and unsubscribe from them. So clear your mails. Some of you are subscribed to so many newsletters that you did not even automatically subscribe to. Make sure to unsubscribe from those things so that if you are receiving any messages, it's easy for you to find them. I don't know, when you do this media decluttering, it helps with your mind too. So it's just to free up your emails and create space for new ones to come in this academic year, and so that you can also subscribe for new ones that you'll be needing for this your academic year or for your final year or something of that sort. Unsubscribe from mailing list you are not interested in, from newsletters that you no longer need, from premium plans that you probably do not need anymore. Make sure to unsubscribe from all those things and free up your mails. Check the mails that you've not checked before. Open everything and just clear it. 2, arrange your space. It is psychologically proven that your physical environment impacts your mental well-being. When your space or your room is arranged, is neat, your mind is cleared up, you are gingered to an extent to do whatever you wish to do or whatever you need to do. When you get to school, don't just dump your box somewhere and be picking clothes from it every day. Arrange your clothes in your locker, put your boxes where they ought to be, arrange your textbooks and your stationaries on the table. Lay your bed, just arrange your room. Let someone step into your room and know that it is neatly arranged. Physical cleanliness will help in academic cleanliness. It will help psychologically for you to be motivated to get started with the new semester on a good note, on a good ground. Next thing is to decide what you want for the semester. It's so foolish to leave the semester into the semester hands, because the semester is supposed to be in your hands, or better still in God's hands. What do I mean? Don't let time dictate what you do with it. Dictate what you do with time. Don't let time tell you what you should do with it. Rather, you decide what you should do with your time. Decide what you want for the semester. Decide the organizations that you want to be a part of. Decide the unit you want to join, the clubs, the society that you want to be active in, the ones that you don't want to be active in. Are there some that you were a member of last academic year, but you will not be continuing this academic year, or you do not wish to continue this academic year? Decide them now, so that the moment you get to school, you are already like knowing that, okay, you're not resuming to this. Are there some things that you were not a member of before, but this academic year you want to become a member? Now is the time to decide it. The beginning of the academic year is the time to decide it, not intermediate. Just like, oh, let me join this, let me join. It might sort of affect your plan. So decide from the beginning what you want to join, what you want to be active in, what you want to be committed to, and what you don't want to be. Because if you're a member of a club or organization or whatever, and you feel like it's already affecting you, nobody is holding your neck. Tell whoever is in charge that you are no longer interested and you want to leave. The beginning of the semester is just the best time to do such, not the middle. The fourth thing you should do is to choose your electives in time. I made a video about how to choose your electives, so you can watch it so that you already know the electives that you want to do at the beginning of the semester. You cannot afford to be resuming the semester without knowing the courses that you're going to take. It might have impact, it might bounce back, you might end up missing out on a course that you're supposed to be taking. If you fall into any of this category, you already know that you're taking more than the number of courses that you should be taking if you are a direct entry student, transfer student, or you are carrying over any course. So make sure that you do your due diligence, do your research on the number of courses that you're supposed to be taking, and make sure that you're not leaving any out. If you are still dilly-dally about the electives to take, you're not sure of which one to pick, make sure to watch the video on choosing electives I made, because the thing about asking people whether to pick this particular elective is that they could be biased, in the sense that they will tend to tilt towards the particular electives that they did. So if you're looking for like how to choose your elective through a neutral lens without anybody bringing their bias in, make sure to watch that video. The fifth thing you must do to stay organized throughout the academic semester is to organize your school task. There's a tendency to forget or to get overwhelmed when it's already getting to the middle of the semester, few weeks into the semester, when you already have so many assignments, you're already writing tests, or there are so many group works, and it's already confusing because you have like 2-3 lecturers taking you a particular course, and each of these lecturers is dividing you into groups and all of those stuff. There's a way I arrange my school tasks. The assignments and the group works are already getting so much, and what I do basically is I create a table and I divide the table into segments. One place for the serial number, another place for the course title and course code, another one for the lecturer, because we have so many lecturers taking the same course, and then another one for the topic itself, that's the assignment, the question of the assignment, another place to say if it is group work or if it is a personal assignment, another one is the deadline, so I write the date the assignment was given and the deadline of the assignment, and the last one is for whether I have submitted it or not. So let's say, for instance, the title of the course is Nigerian Legal System, that's NLS, and let's say the lecturer who gave us the assignment is Professor Abraham, right? Because we could have Professor Abraham, we could have Professor Isaac, and another person taking out just NLS, and the assignment question maybe is to trace the history of Miranda rights. If it's individual, Professor Abraham's assignment is individual. That means I'm the only one doing it. It's not a group work, it's not a group project, you understand? And then the date given or the deadline, maybe the assignment was given on the 12th of October. The deadline is the 1st of November. What I will do is to put 1st of November in red, just for me to know that okay, this 1st of November is the deadline. And the status, if I have started, I would write started in capital letter. I would write started in green if I have started. So this is how it will look if I have started the assignment. And if I had not started, let's use another example. That the course is peace resolution, and this particular assignment was given by Dr. Lincoln, and the assignment question is the effect of ADR, that's alternative dispute resolution on litigation, and it's a group assignment. So if it's a group assignment, I'll have to put the group number. Maybe I'm in group 9. If I'm a member of group 9, I will write the group, and the date it was given, maybe it was given on the 13th of October, and the deadline is 13th of November. I will put that in red because that is the deadline. And then if we've not started anything, maybe we've not even created any group, or we've created a group, we've not started sharing the work, we've not met concerning the group, we've not done anything, basically I'm going to write not started in red. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm going to do basically, and I will keep adding and adding. So this just for you to get how I organize my assignments and group works when there are so many, and I want to make sure that I do not miss out on any, because if there's no place you are putting this thing on, you realize that you are discovering that there's an assignment to submit a day or two to the deadline, and I'm not one to start doing assignments when the deadline is very near. I know there are some people that are okay with it, they know how to find their way around essay crisis and all of those, but I'm not really one. So I like to have everything like this. So if at any point in time I finish the assignment, rather, I'm going to change the started to submitted. Sometimes I could write submitted like this and just leave it, and some other time I just delete it clearly, like I just clear it off entirely. Why? Because I've submitted. And sometimes I put it in yellow if I have started, but I've not gone anywhere at all. Maybe I'm just reading about it, I'm just researching. Maybe for instance, this NLS that Professor Abraham says we should trace the history of Miranda rights. Maybe the only thing I've done is to start reading about the history of Miranda rights. I've not actually opened a fresh document on my laptop and say let me start typing. What I do is that I write started, but I put it in yellow. I've not really started, but it's not like I've not done anything, so I put it in yellow. So if you don't have a laptop, this is completely fine, because you can use your phone. Phone is even better because it's easily accessible. Like, you can literally be anywhere and just open your phone to check if how many more assignments you should be doing, how many more group works you still have to do. So it's even best to have it on your phone, or maybe have it on your phone and laptop. I think the reason I always have it on my laptop is mostly because whenever I want to do an assignment, I use my laptop. Do you get? If I want to start typing, I use my laptop. So I think that's why I just put it on my laptop, because I just check and start with the same laptop. The second to the last tip to stay organized for the academic year is to make your resolutions. What do you want to have for the semester? You're not supposed to be writing or making what you want to have for the semester when the exam is like weeks away, or when you're already inside the semester. Before the beginning of the semester, or now at the commencement of the semester, is when you're supposed to make this resolution. Do you want to have a parallel in all your papers and all your courses throughout this semester? Write it out. Don't leave the semester to itself. That's what I said earlier. It is unwise to leave the semester to itself to happen. Whatever wants to happen, let it happen. Don't leave the semester to itself. Leave the semester in your hands. Hold the semester like this. Decide how it's going to run. Decide what you want to do with this semester. Decide what happens to you in the semester. Decide how you handle whatever happens in this semester, whether you have a plan or not. Don't leave the semester to itself. If you don't have a specific result in mind that you're working towards, that you're gunning for, you're already leaving the semester to itself, and that's completely unwise. That's one of the importance of making resolutions academically, in terms of the grades that you want to have for the semester, is that you know what you're working towards. It helps you, it makes discipline easier, basically, because you know what you're working towards, right? So if you're not working towards anything, you're just leaving the semester to chances, and that is not very demure, right? So make sure that you are not leaving your semester to chances. You're write out the vision and make it plain. I said that in my last video. Write out what you want. If what you want this semester is to take that 3.5 CGPA to a 4.0 CGPA, it is possible. If what you want this semester is to take that 3.7 CGPA to a 4.5 CGPA or 4.6 CGPA, it is possible. So write it out and know what you're going for. So when it gets to the middle of the semester and it looks like everybody's already forgetting what they want for the semester, the first few weeks of the semester has passed, so people have lost their motivation. Why? Because motivation is short term, but discipline is long term, and that's what writing out the vision does for you. Keeps you disciplined. For some people, they just want to be closer to God this new academic year. For some people, they want to start waking up maybe 6 a.m. every day. For some people, they want to leave a particular friendship group that they've been stuck in or stuck with. Everything is possible. Write it out now so you can already start strategizing to see it come through. The last tip I'm going to be sharing with you for this academic semester to stay organized is to stay with God. Not religion, Christ. Know when to pick your classes, your assignments, your studying over that program, over that whatever. You must know how to balance it well, right? So that's why I say stick with Christ, not religion. If you're a leader of any organization, club, whatever, you must know how to delegate. As a leader, you must know how to delegate. Don't think you can do everything by yourself. You cannot do everything by yourself. And as a follower, you must accept delegation with common sense and leading. You must use your calculation and discernment to know when this thing can affect you or not. We've come to the end of this video. I really hope you found it very useful, very impactful, and I hope that you put everything into practice. These are things that I always put into practice every single academic semester, and they help me so well, such that when it looks like, you know, I'm already getting distracted in the middle of the semester, they call me back. When I look at what I've written that I want to have for the semester, it calls me back that this is not the way someone who wants to have this GPA for this semester is gonna be acting. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what stood out to you in this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.